A very good evening to you folks, and welcome to the Papare live coverage of a scintillating rugby fixture between Science College and Zahira College. This is Avin Abid, joined by Shabid Mutalif here live from the Science College rugby grounds as part of the live coverage of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. A very good evening.
Good evening, Avin, and good evening everyone who is joining us live through the Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel Papare. And we could see the heavens have opened a few minutes ago, just right before the match kick-started. I'm pretty sure Zahira players must be thanking it because it's going to work in favor. On the other hand, Science College will have to adapt to the conditions and play their A game because this is a game that they will definitely want to win, playing at their home turf. And on the other hand, Zahira joining after a great victory against Kingswood at Nithawala.
On the other hand, Science was dropped away from home 43-10 at Royal Complex against the Royal Tuskers. So they will be looking to overturn that patch of form on their home turf, surrounded by their faithful at home. It's always going to be a difficult fixture. These are the three groups for you folks of the Dialog Schools Rugby League for this year. Group 1A consisting of Trinity Isipatana, the Dons, Sri Sumangala all the way from Kandy, St. Anthony's College, and the newcomers Lumbini College, who are no Mino outfit as the years have gone by. Group 2A starting off with the Double Blues and the Peterites, as well as the Joes, Anand College, Mahanama College, and Prince of Wales, all relative newcomers into the league, just a couple of seasons old at dealing with the big dogs. And Group 3A rounded out by Royal College, St. Thomas's College, Kingswood College, Zahira College, Thurston, and Science College as well. So a very competitive league this season.
Very well introduced by Arvin. Now looking at 2025, the segments, the cup segment, I think Trinity College, Wesley, Royal, St. Thomas's and St. Peter's along with Isipatana. I think only St. Thomas's have not got their momentum. The rest of the teams have kicked off with winning streaks. And looking at the plate segment, the Dons, Joes, Kingswood, Zahira, Anand and Sri Sumangala, I think it's unchanged as well. They have seen their positives. And then starting off from the bowl segment, St. Anthony's, Mahanama, Thurston, Science College, Vidyartha and Dharmaraja, who are currently competing in the second tier. These teams, even in 2026, they are struggling to find their mojo. But Science College today, facing off Zahira, will definitely want to take that positive victory out of their home turf and to go on a long way on this league.
Yeah, absolutely. If last year is any indication, Zahira College has been able to fight against tougher oppositions on occasion, reflected by their placing on the plate segment. Science College languishing in the bowl segment last season, but if you just take a look at the players which will be on display, just highly physical, really good ground game, and on their home turf no less. So this will be their chance to set out an opening statement in the beginning stages of the league.
Yes, Arvin. Along with that, up in the hill country, Tuskers taking on the under-85 All Blacks. Ewan Stevens, 7-all, just 13 minutes past, and we could see exciting rugby match there as well. And over to you on the recap.
Thanks, Shabit. These are the results from week 1. Very exciting. The Double Blues running right against the Cambrians, 69-12. St. Peter's College running right on their home turf with 11 tries, 67-0 against the Mahanamians. Anand College taking tough lessons against long stays of the big leagues. Joseph's 19-41. DS Senanayaka College losing out in dramatic fashion at Havelock Park against Mangala College, who came out with a narrow 2-point victory. St. Thomas's College, again, very dramatic game, 24-27 against Thurston College. Trinity College 55-12 against newcomers Lumbini. Kingswood losing out against Zahira 15-20. St. Isipatana College running right against the Antonians as well, 43-12. So par for the course, I would say, in the league. But there have been a couple of surprising fixtures in week 1, and here's hoping that week 2 will consist of many more exciting fixtures as well. Here's the referee. We've had a bit of a delay in play thanks to a rolling thunderclouds, just playing spoil sport in terms of getting the event underway. But hopefully we will have 1.5 hours of competitive, beautiful rugby on display here for you folks.
We are just moments away to see the tankers' power along with Chunchi's long passes, and definitely, even though Science College faced a tough outing against Royal, they had some positivity with their centers breaking through and some promising moments within that match. They will definitely want to turn this around and build that positive momentum against Zahira today. The overcast conditions is definitely favoring the forwards, and Radhika Hettiarach, the coach, would have taken that into consideration as well. And we all sit waiting for the whistle. Referee Aruna Shanta leading the way in the field. That's the final check. An exciting game is yet to be kicked off. That's the game for you. Long kick deep in. Straight away goes out. Science with the ball. Zahira will want to take this ball and build their momentum for an early try. On the other hand, Science have to be clinical, not to give away possession in their red zone.
Yeah, absolutely. A make or break moment here for Science College. Going for that feint. Well drilled outfit. That's well taken. Working the line now.
Quick ball. Straight into contact. Well defended by the Zahirians. Just outside the 22. Taken in. Good high hanging kick. Goes deep.
Straight.
Collected well with the counter. Deciding to run into defense. Building faces Science. They will want to have possession and build momentum from here. Building for a good box kick. Goes well, goes deep. But finding the man. The fullback countering with another kick. This has been a game of tennis by both teams. Testing the ball collections. Well brought down by Zahira College. High tackle, says the referee. A decisive moment for Science College, Arvind.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a good passage of play for Science College. Even though they've been pressed onto the back foot, they've been able to gain a bit of yardage. And now they'll be going for that touch finder. Osha de Fonseca gains a good bit of distance on that one and breaches the 22. Real opportunity come a knocking for the home side.
Absolutely brilliant play by both teams, I would say, in the first 2-3 minutes. I think both the sweepers tested the high hanging kicks and it was clinical. No errors. I don't want it to be a commentator's curse, but it was very clinical. Both teams countering pretty well, and Science College now with the ball with a golden opportunity to build a try from here.
Here's Hettiarach. That's well contested. Trying to build the maul here. Science College will have smelled the blood in the water. Just a few meters away. Zahira putting everything on the line here for their defense.
That was the second Rexona line out. Both successfully being won by Science College. Again penalized by referee Aruna Shanta. Science College with the ball. Another decision. They decide to go out for another Rexona line out. A short touch. Giving Science College to build on. And it's quite interesting to see Science College testing the tankers Definitely they have the powerhouse with them, but they are taking it head on. Again, another free kick. Science College with the ball. 5 meters away from the touch line. Upping to take the quick tap. Building the first phase.
That was Metuk Edir Singh, the halfback, who took the charge there. Going for the pick and go game here. Science College working the line now. Can they come down hard on the whitewash? Yes, they do. That's the number 3.
First Amana Bank try for Science College. Perfectly built. With couple of Rexona lineouts. They built momentum, made use of it. Brilliant play, basics, and they crossed the whitewash.
That was Tarusha Gallage, who did brilliantly. That was a textbook piece of rugby. Here's Osha de Fonseca.
Osha de Fonseca looking for a gold conversion right under the post. Makes no mistake, that's the first gold conversion for you. With that, Science College taking the lead 7-0 against the powerhouse Zahira College.
You know, Shabit, I'm quite interested to hear your take on that Zahirian defense. You know, seeing the physicality of these players, seeing their track record, seeing what their game is known for, you would have expected a much tighter defense from them. Look down and out. I think here's the restart nevertheless, but would love to hear your take on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the restart. Going deep again. Well collected. Straight away goes for the clearance. Close to the 40 meter. Science College is not playing risky rugby. They are playing the basics. Always trying to play in Zahira territory, which is smart, which is brave. And knowing the fact they didn't actually do anything extravagant. They were sticking to the basics, building faces. And we didn't see that intent from Zahira in their defense, rightly, like you said. So, first opportunity for Zahira with another Rexona line out. Their first Rexona line out. They are going for a 3-man line out. Another free kick for Zahira. Contesting in the air.
Yeah, testing that Science College backline. Here, the Zahirians, they will want to work that line. Big movement here, gaining lots of yards. Inching towards that 22. Here's the big centers again. This time the big number 8 for Zahira College goes down. Big lads putting in the work. It's going to be a long day in the office for these forwards. Once again, brilliant pass. Good stuff here from Zahira College. They've gained a lot of meters. Everyone getting in on the act. But so far, Science College. Oh, that's a brilliant feint by the halfback. Can he come down under the whitewash? Unlucky.
Brilliantly defended by Science. He was right on the ball. Right into business. No chances taken. With a short ankle tap, the ball carrier was brought down and the arriving defender was right on the ball. And Science College has a get out of jail card right now to be used wisely. Get the distance.
Yeah, how lucky that was, Shabit. That was Abdeen, the number 9 for Zahira College, with a brilliant feint, who almost equalized the game.
That was poor defense by Zahira. They had the chance to get that ball in. It was bounced 15 meters into the line out. But he let it go. Poor judgment. I think definitely the sun right on the face would have affected as well. But Science College on the lucky side today. Again with the ball. right near the 50-meter mark. The fourth Rexona line out for Science College.
Right. Good.
Clean line out. Going to the longer spot. Not crossing the gain line though. Building faces. Good defense.
Number 12.
Zahira opting to take the ball.
Number 12.
Another decisive moment right straight in front of the goal post. The distance is not confident. So they are opting for the touch to build on from there.
It's the number 15 for Zahira College. Right into the hands. Takes it deep. Still in
Taken
play.
quickly.
Hold it. Time off. Line up. Cross. Right, okay. Thank you. Okay, option right.
That penalty not finding touch. Sands countering it right into the half line. Even though Zahira opted for a quick line out, the referee was not satisfied with it. He brings play back to another Rexona line out. The fifth one for Science College, and they have been clinical. And I hope I don't jinx it.
Here's hoping Galage, the try scorer for Science College.
Half a meter gandu. Padrida. Sorry. Dialog thare kiyanne. Free kick adila patra. Digol ledam kiyanne. Padrida. Right. Sorry. Simon. Good. Red light.
Again. That's a bit overcooked. That line out.
Winning the ball.
Tried going for that last spot, but nevertheless, Science College still with possession. Zahira College showing signs of a lot more proactive defense. Good box.
Very well collected. A quick pass. Good support play from Science College. High tackle, says the referee. There's an advantage for Science. Building faces. Deciding to go wide. The skipper, number 8 of Science College, taking it hard. Takes one. Takes the second. Referee says no advantage. Brings it back. Science College with the ball. I think, Arvind, they had to keep their nerves calm because they have the control, they have the momentum, and they have a little bit of luck on their side as well. Opting for touch. Going for another Rexona line out. I think Science College have managed to win all. Even though they had overcooked one that worked in favor. And whenever they had gain lines and they had to recollect whatever that the box kicks, the snippy scrum half puts on.
Absolutely, Shabit. Here's the 6th Rexona line out for Science College. That would have been the mall, would have been where I would have put my money, but it's the halfback that has to make the yards and work the line here.
That's the centre who scored the first try against Royal. Similar way, but this time he was not successful. Brought down very well. Going for the skipper again. Silva taking it hard. Brings 2 defenders to bring him down. Zahira marking the man, taking 2 defenders. The nippy scrum off, trying to sneak through, and he's successful, crosses the gain line. Science College with the ball. Good pass, brilliant back of the hand pass, second back of the hand pass. Successfully scores another Amana Bank try for Science College, taking the lead to 12 points to nil.
That's Ashen Induranga, the winger for Science College. Tarusha Galage with a beautiful handoff towards the back line.
Fonseca for another goal conversion with a difficult angle, I would say. But Arvin, what brilliant play by Science College. 2 back-to-back back of the hand passes. Awareness, support play was at excellent. Zahira didn't do anything wrong. They had man-to-man, but the ball kept going and they found the gap.
Just so much composure in that outfit. Unlucky. Nevertheless, it's a 12-point lead now for Science College, who at the start of this evening's play, both of us had quite incorrectly assumed were on the back foot. But right now, 14 minutes later, it seems these lads have forced us to eat our words.
I think Science College had the potential even against Royal. They had their positivities, and especially playing at their home turf, they can come back dangerously, and Zahira is currently feeling it. Having said that, last week Zahira fought back against Kingswood College and managed to get through that nail-biting victory. So definitely we can't write off. Brilliant collection by their second row. Building faces. Edri Singh looking for that box kick again. It has worked well. There's a man charging. Pretty untidy. Knocked forward by Zahira. Again, Zahira College not collecting it cleanly and letting go of possession every time the ball goes up. We haven't...
Timeout is the call from the referee. We might be going in for our first vantage scrum of the game. And for Science College, it's going to be that nippy halfback who has been able Singer with the feed in.
Clean silhouette number 8. Opting to run. A good under the post for the third consecutive bank try for Science College. What a brilliant play by Science today. 17 points to nil. Everything they touch turns into gold.
Edri Singh for Science College has been a talisman, hasn't he? He's been unafraid with the ball. Quite unorthodox for a scrum half to come under the whitewash. But how effective he has been in tandem with that brilliant number 8, the skipper for Science College. He has the number 15 with the boot. Akila Rajapaksha. Easy pickings for him. Job done for Rajapaksha, who adds 2 points to his side's tally. 19 points up. Difficult opening passage for Zahira College, who have looked very lethargic at defense. This is not what the Tankers would have expected from themselves. Once again being called up to the restart for the 4th time this game. Not what they would have wanted, surely.
Science College definitely capitalizing on all the mistakes that Zahira did, and making sure they put points on the board with everything they do, and successfully leading by 19 points. Sticking to the basics. Sending out wide. Drawing the defense. Sending it out again. Well collected. A difficult ball. Science keeping possession.
You know, Shabit, Zahira College have been very reactive on that defense. They've not been playing a good rush game. You know, they've not been able to put Science on the boilerplate. Instead, just opting to take the players as they come, allowing Science to work the line. You know, build passages.
Absolutely. This is the second penalty if I'm not mistaken, Zahira is getting. The first one was unsuccessful. The ball landed in and it costed a try for them. This is the second one. This time it's successful, just right near the 22-meter line for another external line out. This is the second line out that Zahira College is attacking with. If they are to build momentum, if they are to get the control of the game, this is the moment. This is where they need to step in. They need to use their powerhouse, build that maul, gain some meters, and use those long passes of Chunchi to get that breakthrough. Well collected by Zahira College. Opting to send it out. Using the heavy forwards. Attacking, and they have successfully crossed the gain line. A quick ball out. A slight delay, sending it out wide. Brilliant by Zahira College. Going to that corner. Support arriving on time. A secure ball. A wide ball. Using the forwards. They built another face there. Spotted the gap. Very well decided. Again, the scrum half of Zahira College. Second time brought down just right near the try line. Zahira College will opt to go there, use their pick and go, use the power, use their forwards, and to cross the gain line. On the other hand, Science College successfully defending, but that's the first Amana Bank try for Zahira College. Coming in the 20th minute, trailing back by 19 points. This is the first point on the board. So 5 points to 19. Science College still leading the game.
Yeah, those big lads, the forwards, they were always going to make the difference for Zahira College. And finally, putting their money where their mouth is. It's the lad in the 7 jumper, Saifullah, with the boot.
A successful goal conversion. So 7 points for Zahira. Science College successfully having the lead of 12 points, and they will want to maintain it. They will want to counter with another scoring opportunity, and this is where the strategy comes into play. Whatever the penalties they would get in kicking ranges, that's where they need to use them and maintain the lead.
Here's Science College with the restart. That lays high, well collected by Zahira College. Good run immediately, building a phase. Here's the big lad. He's not been able to build a lot of momentum, but takes down a couple of defenders with him, building a bit of space. Going for that box kick might not be the worst thing in the world for Zahira College. They need to get a bit of clearance onto the fullback. That lays high, straight into the fullback's hand. Takes a bit of time to get going. Good rush defense by Zahira College, who have finally found their footing. You have to question if it was just a mental block for Zahira College, who are now looking a completely different outfit after that conversion.
Referee penalizing, if I'm not mistaken, for that tackle. Science College opting for another touch, going into Zahira territory. The smart play in the opposition's red zone. So far the lineouts have worked for them, and they have opted for another external lineout. Short 4-man lineout. 5-man. The last one joins quite late, Arvind. Using the height advantage. Overthrown and knocked forward by the Science scrum half, Edri Singha. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That could have been another great opportunity to extend the lead.
Here's the second vantage scrum for the day. Once again, near Zahira College's 22. This time, it's the number 9, M.A. Abdeen, who came close to finishing on that touchline a couple of times. Clean feed, works the line. Big center. Oh, that's knocked forward. Play on is the call.
Having advantage for Science College. Will they opt for that? Drop goal. Will they want to try a drop goal? No. They keep running. They keep running. They want to stick to the basics. They don't want to try anything extravagant. That's a brilliant run. Great line by the center. Very well timed pass. Switching sides. Big number 16. Going down. Well brought down. A bit of footwork. The number 15 again tries to go through those 3 defenders.
Zahira College need to be proactive with their defense here. Can't allow those big centers to gain that line. Science College building phases here. Gaining meters bit by bit, working the line towards the winger now. The big center coming in around the wing. Big forwards doing the job here for Science College. They've been gaining a lot of meters. Here's Galage, the big number 3.
Another advantage for Science. Clinical rugby. Intelligent play by them. Switching sides. Using those gaps to draw in defenses.
Here's Galage again.
Again, isolated this time. Holding on. Referee brings back play to the previous advantage Science College had. But I would say that was a great passage of play by Science College. Nothing extravagant. Sticking to the basics. Sending the ball out. Drawing the defense. And excellent offload at the right time. So that continuity is what keeps Zahira College behind on their back foot, because it's quite difficult to cut down an attacking phase like that, because they always keep crossing the gain line with that quick pop passes.
Here's another vantage scrum in favor of the home side. If I was a betting man, I would assume in the next 45 seconds that halfback for Science College is going to do a lot of things.
I have a feeling that Demit Silva for Science College will make the break and then try to go through the blind side with the win 3/4 placed perfectly for that quick move. Yes, they do, but defended well by Zahira College. Unfortunately, Demit couldn't make that quick break, but knock forward. Zahira College gets possession. A little bit of ajibaji. Adrenaline kicking in. It's all school boys playing with passion for their schools. And a little bit of rush could come into swing hands, but referees taking it cool. Skippers coming in to get things under control. Brilliant. Just have a tap on the back and then go back to your game.
Yellow for Science.
That's unnecessary. That is unnecessary. Now they got to hold on for the next 10 minutes with their flanker number 7 out. That is Raveen. There's a good touch. Finding territory. Almost near the 40-meter mark. Zahira College with 1 man extra. They will want to capitalize on it. Get back into the game. Make it less than a tries lead so that they can anytime come into the game. Well collected. Rexona line out. Long ball. Sent out Chunchi. Using that extra man outside. That was so unlucky. That was so unlucky. A bit of untidy play by Science College. I think they need to keep their heads cool, focus on the game, and work on what that worked so far for them. Zahira College with another opportunity. The touch. Finds 10 meters. Not the best of the kicks. But Zahira will want to build momentum from here. Will want to score. Will want to convert this opportunity into a try. While we wait for a ball, it's 35 minutes, 36th minute at Nithawala. All Blacks under 85 leading 10 points to 7. Tuskers giving a tough fight there, even though they scored first in the third minute. It has been a close game. Both teams not letting it go.
Yeah, loving the passion at Nithawala. And so good to see the sport proliferating. Last year as well, the All Blacks under 85s toured our Emerald Isle. Here's the Rexona line out. Well collected. 4-man. Once again, the number 9, Abdin, gaining a lot of meters. The halfbacks for both sides playing a crucial role. The big centre.
He beats 2 defenders. Chunchi sending it out wide. The long ball. A good pass.
Zahira College is lucky not to lose out on possession there. They need to keep composure.
Well taken down. He takes 3 defenders. Chunchi again sending it out wide. Well intercepted by Science College. Fullback. Hands on the ground, says referee Arunashanta. Another penalty for Science College. What game awareness. High risk, high return. He went to that pass. If he had missed it, it would have been a try. But he was successful. Used his height. Collected that ball.
You know, if Science College walk away winning this game, undoubtedly the killer difference here will be their game awareness. That's a good finder.
That's a brilliant touch finder. Almost right near the touchline. 5 meters away. What a kick. I think, Arvind, that has been the difference. Whenever Science College was given the opportunity to go for touch, they made maximum use of it. Their kicks were clear. It found distance. And it was safe. On the other hand, Zahira College have not capitalized on it. They have not gained more than 15 meters, I would say, in every touch that they tried. And after that, they have lost the ball due to unforced errors. Another platform for Science College to make use of it.
This might be the maul here. Fumbled. Zahira College with the quick tap.
Chunchi going for that. Quick tap. Not 10, says the referee. Someone could argue Science College would have gone for that 3 points when they got the opportunity, but I would say since things were working in favor and the lineouts have been clinical, they took the brave decision to go for touch because that has been working well. And with the wind factor coming into play, I think that 40-meter kick would have been a quite challenging one. 33 minutes on our clock. Another external line out. Well collected by Zahira College, opting for that maul. Defense coming in.
That's a good maul by Zahira College, who breached the 50.
Well brought down, I would say, even after 10-15 meters. Going for that cross kick. That was unnecessary at this given point because they had one man extra. They could have been clinical, and that cross kick was not executed perfectly. Didn't see the intent from that Winthree quarter, ever wanted to run into that ball. Would have been difficult with the sun right on the face. But Zahira College is giving away opportunities.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you here, Shabit. Just a lack of composure at crucial moments for Zahira College. Like you said, that winger never really had his eye on the ball. Here's Galagay once again for the Rexona line out for Science. Still in possession, throwing it deep. Here's the big center. Good rush defense from Zahira College.
Holding on, says the referee. Chunchi not opting for that quick tap. Teasing with the defenders. Looking for that touch. It will be definitely difficult for Zahirians to judge the territory here because it's not very much demarcated on the line-outs. But for Science College, it's their home turf. They know it day in and day out. And Chunji making it successful this time. Just right on the 22-meter mark for Zahira College.
Last couple of minutes of play. I'm assuming from the referee stopwatch before we go into Lemons. Zahira College finding their feet a little too late in that first half, but well collected. The big center trying to make a move, not gaining a lot of ground here. Would be better feeding it deep into that back line. Once again, just coming in. That's the mother of all fumbles here. Play on. Science College with possession.
Unfortunate. The player says he got a tap on his hand, but you got to play with it, boy. That's how the defenders are going to come hard on you. They're going to hit you on your hand. That's where your grip and your ball handling comes into play. Make it safe. Always have the ball with you.
Science College will be looking forward. Here's another vantage scrum. We'll be looking for a clean feed. Gain a bit of ground. Science College will be gnawing their teeth till they are joined by their 15th man. Playing one man down, they've advantage of play. Here's Edri Singh with the feed in. Might go the aerial route with this one. That's brilliant from Zahira College, who knew this was coming a mile away. Unlucky that they were not able to turn over possession. Science once again just holding on to possession by the skin of their teeth.
Very well recovered by Science. They kept their composure. They went for that ball. They secured it, building faces. And now making that clearance again. This time he's aware. He looked at the charging players collected by Zahira College with the ball. A golden opportunity to score before Lemons. Advantage, Science College. Chunchi looking for that long pass with the number 8. Extra man. Sending it wide. The Winthree quarter. Not successful this time. Having the blind side open. The nippy scrum off. I think he had the opportunity to go for that Amana Bank try, but was not successful. Well defended by Science College. Held up. Says the referee. No try. Going back to that advantage. I would say Zahira College had that try available in the blind side. They could have opted for it if they were aware. It was just millimeters away. Avin, I think that's where the game of awareness comes into play. And knowing that scrum half always trying to sneak through, I thought that he would go for that try, but unfortunately it didn't click his mind. I think multiple tries being gifted by Zahira College. Gifted away, I would say. Once again, high tackle advantage. Forwards with the ball.
Yeah, the blind side looking wide open.
Successful this time for the second Amana Bank try for Zahira College. After so many opportunities, they finally touched down to extend their points for 12 points. It's 19-12. Science College still with the lead. Still with that cushion they built on the first 10-15 minutes, I would say.
I'm curious to see who came down on the whitewash for Zahira College. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that was the number 3 for Zahira College.
That's a successful goal conversion.
Yeah, this is going to be Lemons, I think.
Yes, it is. The first 35 minutes. Science College on the lead.
Here's a halftime confirmation for you folks. The scoreline reads 19-12. 19-14 rather. Zahira College were caught out on the back foot in that first 20 minutes of play, but then came in from behind with a couple of beauties to get themselves over the line and gap that deficit. But still a long way to go. Science College need to keep their composure and stick to their basics as they have in the next 35 minutes to come. We'll be joining you on the other side after a short commercial break with all the highlights of the first half and all the live action of the second. Stay tuned, folks.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Abans fridge kiyanne Abans fridge kiyanne Paulata harima fridge ekak Abans family ekata hariyana ape rate fridge එක
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Oyala kapila pen office eකට go Black Night Go pocket perfume youth එකට go එකක්
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි
Love Rugby,
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi, Fun Tamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි
ටැග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මා ගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray. හඳුන්වා දෙන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. ක්‍රන්චි කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, ෂෙයා කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
තින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Perfectly.
Abans, Jati Pariganaka Sapiumkari.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
To the Science College grounds in Mount Lavinia. An exciting first half. Science College bursting it out in the first 10-15 minutes, capitalizing in each opportunity they got, leading the match 19 points to 14. On the other hand, Zahira College picked up the momentum. They managed to score twice and come back into the game. 14 points in their tally. It's a one-goal match, I would say, and it's definitely going to be exciting. This is where the nerves come into play. The calm, composed, smarter team with the least mistakes will win. That was the first Rexona line out. Zahira College managing to score that. And the goal conversion that was successful. Science College with that deep ball. I would say, Chunchi's long passes came in, but it was not successful. The win three quarters were brought down very well by Science College. On the other hand, Science College, they stick to their basics. They were building momentum. Every time they the ball, they gained the yards. They made the hard meters. They went for that Rexona line outs. And they will want to keep up that momentum, correct themselves, to move themselves from good to great, and to finish this on a high and clinch their first victory, while Zahira College will definitely it's Science College's game to lose, I would say, and a real test for the strategies, the IQ, and the composure these two teams have.
Good to great. That's the phase that is going to come up in the next 35 minutes, I reckon, for Science College. They've been playing good rugby, but something that they need to focus on is not gassing out in these next 35 minutes. They've been playing a very physical game, and if previous seasons are anything to go by, something that can work against their favor is losing that bit of composure and losing their edge in the dying of the game. That will be something that Zahira College will be focusing on, putting Science College on the. Here's the number 10 for Science.
Fonseca with the restart goes deep right into the 22. Well collected, brought down, opting to run. A good punt, but unfortunate. Science College was lucky there. They never expected that ball to be taken, and will be run by the Zahirians. And another factor that anyone who had played at Science College, the attacking side that Science College is currently playing, you have the sun right on your face. We saw that high balls were not collected by Zahirians. Will they opt for that flat kick, test the catching ability? Good clean Rexona line out by Zahira College. Not the best of the pass. Well brought down by the first defender. Sending it again. Chunchi going for that high hanging kick. Again, very well collected. Opting to run. He had second thoughts on clearing in it, but successful. The phase has been built. Scrum half sending it out wide. Another ball to the heavy forward, taking two defenders. Scrum half sending it again. A good distribution. Not the same intent that we saw in the first half by Science College, I would say.
Yeah, you can't afford to get complacent against the side.
Silly, unforced error. Silly, unforced error. Just like how I said. Not the intent that they had in the first half. Some forwards have been spectators in these first few minutes. And that was an unforced error that any coach will never forgive. We are going for another vantage scrum. Clearly Science College with the momentum right now. Having the ball with them. They will want to build a face here. They will want to build momentum. They will want to score the first try in the second half and make it even Steven.
Big number 8 breaking off to the halfback. Good line work here. The big centre picking the gap beautifully. Silly. Unfortunate.
Both teams seems to have some slippery hands.
Yeah, a bit of chat on the sidelines about the match ball. Earlier during the first half, the ball went out of play. And right now, both sides from the sidelines asking questions about the ball. Here's Edri Singha. This will have to be a clean feed in their own side. Good collection. Good grubber. They'll have to chase it.
Good show by Zahirians, but Science College managed to get that ball out of the scrum safely and opted for a smart strategic punt, I would say. Seeing that gap and the rush defense coming in. Not the clinical tackles that came in. I think he was obstructed illegally. Gives an opportunity for the Science College. 1 foot out. Zahira College tried to get that ball in play. But he was, I would say, 1 foot away, Arvin.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Yes.
Another Rexona line out for Science College. Here's Garlage, who has been clinical, but on occasion has had the tendency to overcook those high throws. 6-man line out here. Well collected. Sets the pod. It's going to be a rolling ball. Breaches the 22 here. Science has a face to lose here. Good work from Science College, who are inching forward bit by bit. Good call from Idri Singha to work the ball, but unwise to go straight into the defenders. That blind side doesn't have a lot of players. Idri Singha might need to keep an eye on that. There we go. Wayward pass, but the number 11 getting caught up. No support play here for Science College. Again, that lack of composure from Science is very evident. That first 35 minutes, that's a high tackle.
What would be your call, Arvin, if you were the skipper here?
We'd go for 3 points. Extend the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the unsettled nerves of the Science players. I would say 3 points is a more safe option.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
extend that lead beyond 7 points. And if they had the momentum, they could have even opted for a scrum, because it sets both sides open for you with that heavy ball carrier, Demit Silva, skipper of Science College.
Here's Fonseca, who manages to get 3 points on the board for Science College. Pretty open and shut case for Science College, who put more points on the board. But like you said, Shabit, both sides not looking too settled. Science College, as we have discussed on a couple of occasions before, have had that question about whether they can keep that composure and have all pistons firing in their engine for the second 35 minutes. Couple of subs coming in for Zahira.
This is where your bench power comes into play. The finishers, how we call them in modern rugby, rather than the reserves, I would say. Strategical replacements. Ups to go deep. Lets it bounce.
Zahira have not shown that hunger in chasing down that ball.
So did Zahira, Science Arvin. They let their ball bounce, and I think that they were very fortunate that Zahirians managed to knock it on. If not, it would have been another try.
Good box there. Gets a bit of clearance on it. Can he get under it? Yes, he does. Passing into the back line. They'll have to work it now. Wing to wing action. Good run by the number 14, who sidesteps. Looking for support play there. Look for that offload.
He arrived well, but he couldn't manage his body weight. Hand on the ground, says Arunashanta. Chunchi with the ball for another touch finder. Zahira College with another Rexona line out. 15 meters away from the try line, I would say. If they are to come back into the game, this is the opportunity. This is where they can build that powerhouse rolling maul and get that momentum back into the team. Zahira fans giving their heart out, cheering it all.
Yeah, they might be looking to set up that maul. That's scrambled well by Science. Opting for the quick tap. Zahira, here's the big number 10. Trying to take the man on. It's going to be a pick and go game, I feel like. Yards away from the finish. They've smelled the blood in the water. He comes down hard. Brilliant work by the forward for Zahira College. That was the number 9 for Zahira, who came down hard. Lackluster performance from that defense.
That's another brilliant Amana Bank try for Zahirians. Coming back into the game strong. Cutting the margin. And another gold conversion is yet to come. Goes quick. Successful. It's a 1 point a game now. 22 points to 21. Science College with the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be a thriller. You said it, Shabit. It's Science's game to lose. Right now, the home side shows signs of gassing out. Might be a good time to call in the finishers.
This is where Science College needs to step up. Seems like they've lost that intent, they've lost that body language, that energy drawing game. This would be someone has to step in from the team, the skipper, the senior players. They need to talk because it's Science College's game to lose. With the restart, Science College.
Here's Fonseca with the boot. Lays high. Can Zahira get under it? Clean collection, but good rush defense from Science. Nevertheless, Zahira hold on to possession here. Working the line on that tight end. They need to work this line here. Using the big forwards. Gaining a bit of clearance for that back line to perform. Big forwards once again. Oh dear, silly. Lack of support play for Zahira, who are unable to execute their game plan. Sloppy from both sides. Not the best passage of play for either side.
I think Science can get dangerous in broken play. And that's what they've done right now. Zahira College panicking under pressure. Unnecessary offload. Not going their way. Now Science College with the ball. Right near the 22-meter mark. Opting to go for that 3 points.
Yeah, this is smart rugby from Science. They know that they don't have the nerves right now to go all the way down to that whitewash. And they know that time is not on their side. Any points on the board to try and extend that lead is a wise call. But Fonseca, he's asking a lot of things from himself here.
It's pin drop silence here. Successful. Adds another 3 points to the tally. 25 points to 21. Science College still having the lead, but not as comfortable as they were in the first half, I would say.
Zahira need to be wary about giving away those penalties needlessly. Good rush job. Good box. Doesn't get a lot of meters on it. Hangs high. Zahira College collects it, looking for support play here. Try to move down that tight end. Zahira suddenly finding their footing here. Using those big forwards, working the line now, big centre.
I would say good running line by Zahirians, and also they're charging to the ball. That's what makes the defenders struggle, I would say, because they generate power by the time they collect the ball.
Not rolling away.
That's brilliant. Whatever the coaching staff had given for the Zahirians had worked. We can see a different team playing at the moment. Chunji again with the ball for another rush finder. Doesn't find much distance, but make sure it goes out. He opted for the safe option.
Suddenly, this is Zahira's game to win. Just under 20 minutes of play. Science completely unfounded by that Zahirian maul. Can the tankers go all the way? Just smelling the touchline now.
I would say brilliant defense by Science. Brilliant defense by Science. Definitely Zahirian's power and they made the ball unplayable. I would say brilliant defense. And the forwards coach of Science College should take credit for it, because they had considered the weight factor and managed to counter it in a smarter way, I would say, tactically.
Vantage scrum here for Science. Dangerous territory here for the home side. Well within their own red zone. They need to clear this.
They will be mindful of the charging flankers. Will they opt to run? Will they be brave enough to run from their own red zone? That's another Amana Bank try for Zahira College. Clearly was not on the cards, but that Nipis Kramav was following the ball, making use of that clumsy pass and capitalizing on it, scoring and taking the lead. 26 points to 25. Feels like Science College is gifting their game away.
Like I said, Shabit, suddenly this game has turned into Zahira College's game to win. Here's Chunchi. Bit of a tough assignment for him. Leading by just a single point. He needs to get over that crossbar. And he does.
Brilliant play by Zahira. And a great goal conversion by Chunchi, the skipper, leading from the front. 28 points to 25. Science College, they need to keep their heads high. Science College clearing their bench, bringing in those fresh legs. All they have to do is get the lead and kill the time. Again with the restart. Science number 10 Fonseca with the ball. Going for that. It's a good high hanging kick. Well collected by the big forward of Science College. Opted to run. Build the face. Sending it out. Another forward. Taking the defenders hard. Good play by Zahira College, Avid.
Absolutely, just putting those big forwards to use. They have the size advantage. Going there. Haven't seen that one in a while. That's fumbled by Science College. Can Zahira rush? Yes, they do. Zahira trying to maintain possession.
Not releasing the tackler. Sorry, tackler not releasing Arvin.
Zahira a little over eager there, but good chase. This is Abedira with the kick. From 22 to the halfway mark. It's another Rexona line out.
I think Science College have lost their running power at this moment. And
so often in the A division, this is an argument that comes up that separates, this is the thin white line that separates the good teams from the great. The best teams in the league are able to maintain their gas for 70 minutes at a stretch. Science College, time and time again, have been found out, but this season they need to prove that myth wrong. They need to find those pistons once again.
We have a bit of a logistical issues. All the initial match balls have been not collected from wherever it goes out of the field. Players are struggling.
Tries to go far. Perfectly cooked that one. Halfback gets it across. Big centre. Gaining a lot of yards. Taking along plenty of defenders with him. Not rolling away. It's 10 meters back. Quick tap. The big centre goes for the kill again. 10 yards once again.
Science College slowly and steadily building phases, building momentum, gaining yards. It's a brilliant touch finder, but not finding touch. Juggles it and doesn't collect it clean.
Straight into the winger's hands. Fullbacks rather. Science needs to get something going here. Good rush from Zahira, who have been playing a brilliant defensive game this second half. Almost 25 minutes in. Science College tries to go for the grabber. Both sides just scrambling for the ball. Zahira maintaining possession in their own turf. Big forwards trying to get themselves some space. They need to go for that halfback. Fumbled.
Both teams gifting away possession, and Science College clearly trying that tactical kick for another try, but well covered by the Zahirian defender. We are heading to another vantage scrum in favor of Science College. Science College with the ball.
Shabit, as the clock ticks, we need to start pontificating about the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. I'd be interested to hear who's in the running for you.
And I see interesting change that Dimitar, the skipper, is not playing as the number 8 in this scrum.
Halfback goes through the blind side, going for that scissor. Doesn't get a lot of gain from that, but good move to employ the blind side. Try and pack the defenders in where there's not a lot of space. Holding on is the call. Scrappy play here from both sides.
Absolutely, Arvind. I think Science College is utterly missing out all the opportunities that they have, and throwing away some no-look passes, I would say. It worked for them in the first half with those backhand passes, but I don't see that momentum.
That's a good touch finder. Gets a lot of yards on that one. Science under the pump now. Less than 10 minutes of game time left on our clock.
Heading for another Rexona line out. Zahira College trying to overcook it. Well marked by the Science College defender. Opted for that box kick. Gains meters. Getting out of their territory. I think, will this be the game-changing moment where Zahira College gifting the possession to Science College.
It's so difficult to say, Shabit, because so far, during the last 5 minutes, neither side has been able to capitalize on a phase of play, giving away possession, unable to hold on to the ball for long. That's well handled by Zahira College. Here's the halfback passing it on to the big forward. They need to make space for themselves. Halfback taking a lot of time.
Good clearance under pressure. Letting it bounce. Comes the charging Zahirian player, collects it. That's a fundamental rule. Never let the oval ball bounce, because you never know which. Science College doing a fundamental mistake.
Packing in that tight wing. This is a good call from Zahira. Working the line here now. Trying to go for that dummy. Gains a bit of meters. Once again, that halfback lead in the back line. They have to work the line here. Good defense here from Science. They've not been able to gain a lot of meters. They're asking the question, can they breach the 22? Gets past that defense. Here's the big number 8. Can he get across the whitewash? Over to the... Oh dear. So unlucky. The Tankers.
I think the best phase of play by the Zahirians, keeping that continuity, sending it out wide. Hands, finding that defender, and then building momentum from there, side to side. I think that's what Zahira needs to play.
It was that overhead, I think, that completely got past the Science defense. But that composure near that final bit of the phase, that's why both teams need to find the answers here. Clock has been stopped by the referee. Last couple of vantage scrums.
College with the ball. It's more than a ordinary scrum, I would say. Good break by the number 8 in the jersey, number 7. Go for the deep ball. Clears it. No risks taken. Into Science College is still in the red zone. Zahira College given another opportunity.
Wire and Zahira need another 5 points at the very minimum to ensure that they can rest easy. Sub.
This time Zahira opting for that 5-man line out. They will definitely want to build a maul and try that tanker strategy, I would say, of Zahira to push the Science forwards.
Yeah, they have the size advantage. They need to put it to good use. That being said, they have a lot of subs, freshly blooded players in that back line. They might be looking to put the afterburners on for this final passage of play. Get that maul moving. There we go.
Brilliant. Brilliant. By the Science coaching panel to overcome this powerhouse Zahirians, because that was their X factor. That definitely was. But having said that, it's a brilliant touch finder from the Science College kicker. I would say that has been one of the X factors for Science College in this territorial game. Who puts his hand up for the player of the match, I would say, from my point of view, along with the scrum half, Edri Singha, who has kept that ball continuity and kept that momentum going.
Absolutely. He shepherded that front pack so well. Galage collects the ball. Working the line here. Science. Big passes. Picks the gap beautifully. That number 13 goes down. That back line coming good for Science. Injecting a bit of fresh blood. Galage lead in the front. Breakdown.
Killing the ball, says the referee. First time they couldn't get it, but the second time they were successful. Properly watched. Just right near the 50-meter mark for a touch. Finds good touch. Almost near the 22-meter mark. Science College second row signaling for a cramp. That shows how much it has been draining out of these players.
Very physical game. Have to answer. Does Science have what it takes to last 70 minutes? That's not well collected, but the number 8 gets his hands on it, goes down. Half back for Zahira. Going for that dummy. Number 5 breaks through.
From that whitewash.
70 minutes on our clock. This might just be the game for Zahira. 6 points up. It's Zahira just trying to contain and play out the remaining seconds of the game. Science with a good rush defense, trying to make something, anything. Will he go the aerial route? Gets a long clearance. That might just be the game for Zahira.
I think we have some game left on referee's clock. Science College with a golden opportunity. Galage with the throw in. Can they upset the Zahirians? The brilliant comeback by the Zahirians to take the lead in the second half.
Science has their hands on the ball. This will be probably the last couple of minutes of the game for them. They need to put on the afterburners now. Go for the big hits. Can they pick the gap? Zahira, well spread defense. The final vantage scrum of the game. Working that wing there. Oh, good stuff. Winger being taken down by a couple of defenders. Last minute of the game. Oh, the big number 2. Can he get across the line? Breaches the 22.
Knock forward, says the referee. Spectators don't agree with him. Science College with another opportunity.
The call might be to make a run for Science instead of going the aerial route.
Unfortunately, we didn't see that firepower in the backs of Science College, Arvin, I would say, because if that was the case, we could have seen some brilliant runs, but they played tactically, they played strategically, sticking into basics. They were scoring with basic rugby. So at this point of time, do they have that composure? Do they have that time to build phases? The last vantage scrum, I would say, going on the blind side. Good rush defense. Well spotted. Brought down immediately. Science College crossing that gain line. Sticking to that basics. The pick and goes.
Yeah, this was what was missing.
Cross kick.
Go for the run is the call. Can he put the afterburners on?
Well brought down. Not releasing, says the referee. Not 10. Another advantage. Science College suddenly coming out of nowhere with that brilliant cross kick, perfectly collected, spotting that gap.
Yeah, in the mouth of the line here. Have to go for that cross. That's a brilliant finder. Galage, who opened the scoring for Science College, will be hoping that they can finish the game coming down onto the touch. That's a low lie. Quick tap for Science, the big number 4. Can he get across? That's been taken down. That blind side being packed with defenders. Support play, brilliant for Science College. Going back to the basics. Pick and go game here. Can they come down hard on the whitewash? Much is being expected of them.
Remember, Arvin, it's not a try, but they need a goal conversion as well to seal this game. Brilliantly getting closer to that. Advantage is being played. Science College with everything on their side. Going for that long pass.
So dangerous here. Running on a knife edge. Science College not letting a second go to waste. They're smelling the blood in the water. This is coming down to the wire. What a game.
Remember, they need to go closer to that goal area to make sure that they win this game. A try alone will not bring them the lead. Zahira College putting all what they got to defend this. Inching forward.
Science College trying to muster every ounce of energy they have in that forward pack. Pick and go. Number 4, can he come down hard? Referee Aruna Shanta does not
Coming
think
back
so.
to the advantage. Knock forward. What a passage of play, Arvin, I would say. Totally worth every rupee, I would say, that you paid, and every minute you've been sitting right in front of the Papare channel. Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. Bringing in live actions.
Inches away from those 5 points. Can Science finish the game? That's knocked on. Will you clear this one?
Referee had stopped play, stopped the watch. He wants to hear something from the touch judge. Has he seen something? Will Science College get another golden opportunity? Chunchi trying to have a conversation with the referee. Referee Aruna Shanta.
ටැප් එක ගන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා ඔබ උඩට ඇවිල්ලා ඉවරයි. එක. රයිට්. නොකොන් නැක්කොනේ මම දැක්කේ ඒක. ගෝල්. සෙකන්ඩ්. යා බිම ඉන්න ප්ලේයර් රාති පයින් ගහන්න බෑ. නෑ මම දැක්කද? මම දැක්කා. යවුවා පයින්. ඒකට yellow card එක දෙනවා. දැන් ඔළුවට නෙමෙයි දුන්නේ. Okay.
Going into the pocket. Not a good sign. That's a yellow card. A bit of indisciplinary countering by the Zahirian player.
Hold it.
Using his legs.
Quick tap here for Science. Can they get over the whitewash? 14 down now. Pick and go is the call from Idrisinga. He wants nothing to do with this. He wants the forwards to get in on the action.
Remember, Arvin, they are going away from the sticks. They need to keep in mind, they need to score closer to the sticks so that it makes things easier for the kicker. Advantage again for Science College.
Quick tap once again. The big number 8 for Science College. Once again, this Zahira defense needs to be studied. Just trying to switch sides now. Trying to come down on the sticks.
That's the game for Science College. Still, there's a little bit momentum left.
And that's full time for you folks here at Mount Lavinia at the Science College grounds. What an exciting, scintillating fixture. It came down to the wire.
What a tough task, Arvin, for the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. I would say the entire Zahira team who fought back hard deserves this. But with those carries, with those defense breaking, pumping gain line breaks for Zahira, I would say Habib, playing in the front row, deserves to be the player of the match. Because his carries, his gain line breaks definitely brought that momentum back.
Absolutely. On the other hand, Abedir and Idrisinga for Science College put their hand up this game. This would have been a very different affair if it wasn't for those two players from Science. As always, very frantic, excited crowd here.
I would say Science College had so many opportunities in that last 2 minutes to get across that whitewash, but brilliant defense by Zahira kept that composure, kept that intensity, kept that discipline, and what a cracker it was. Totally worth it, totally worth it. Brilliant play by the both teams. Brilliant positivity, great comebacks, great dominance, great runs. Brilliance at its best, I would say. This is how the breakdown is. Science College 25 points with 3 tries, 2 converted and 2 penalties, where get that 4 try bonus point along with that 4 conversions and a penalty, and Science College walking away with 1 bonus, less than a goal margin, I would say. Zahira fans will be definitely thrilled, while the Science College fans will be gutted. After all, the brilliant effort that they put in, the brilliant start, the brilliant lead that they got, they couldn't capitalize and build that victory, the first victory that they were looking for. With that, we come to the end of this exciting
of May at the Trinity College grounds. Kingswood going up against the Thomians. Upcountry battle for Group 3A. And that is the final fixture for week 2 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. And with that, folks, we will see you next week with all the rugby action from ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports network. Good evening.
This is signing off, Shabit Mutalif, alongside me, Arvin.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට glow එකක්. Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Vantage for the modern professional.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ. වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
දවසම refresh when the train එකට go.
Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල් අවුවත් එක්ක ඇතිවන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජවලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ පවුලට හරිම ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. අබාන්ස් ෆැමිලි එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එක.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Vantage for the modern professional.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water.
live more.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours auto protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකෝල් අවුවත් එක්ක ඇතිවන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජවලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours auto protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් ගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොමනේ.
අවශ්‍ය සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours auto protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours auto protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours auto protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotimi. Fun තමයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Vantage for the modern professional.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසිකූල්.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ. වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can. Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh. Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can. Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
එයාව හැරිලා බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go. Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්. When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can. Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.